About 2 months ago, I went to the Big Plant Expo in Charleston, South Carolina, and I picked up just a few plants. And today we're going to take a look at how they're progressing. But before we get too far, you are watching Life with Foliage. I'm Aaron, and this is my plant channel. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, and that's down below, along with the like button. Just go ahead and hit it now, because you're going to want to see this growth on these Hoyas. So like I said, I picked up 6 plants in Charleston, South Carolina at the Big Plant Expo, and I wanted to take a look at the growth on some of the plants. Not all of them have done their fair share of growth, but we'll talk about what that looks like for each plant. Let's dive right into it with the first plant that hasn't grown, but it is producing roots. So I've not had the chance to repot any of these plants, but this plant I took the moss, stuck it in a plastic bag, and I've just been making sure it's moist, and I water it straight through here and with the plastic bag. It's the best I can do at the moment. But honestly, the leaves and the plant has not declined at all. I haven't had any additional growth, but as you can see, sticking out on the bottom there are some roots there. So I count that as a plus. That's a huge win because it is doing something. I just haven't grown any new leaves on it. Got to get it back in its natural habitat. Now, because this is the largest cutting I've ever picked up, I keep it in this old water bottle. It's deformed, it's become my plant bottle. I just put the base of the plant right on the top of it, and this way I can get to the spag moss, but I can also get all the foliage out of the bottle to get some light. This is the best I can do at the moment. I hope to have a video soon where I repot all of these plants I shouldn't say repot, but pot all of these plants for the first time in my care, and that way I can put it in the right size pot that it needs to keep it sturdy. I will likely have to get a trellis for this as well, just to ensure that it's got stability. The next plant that I'm going to show you also has no leaf growth, but I believe there's been a little bit of root growth, maybe. And this is my Hoya Michelle. Now, I haven't seen much activity from this. It needs a repot so bad. In fact, I think this is just all dry. I don't know if there's any room in this little container. It's in like a little net pot. I don't think there's any room in this container for the plant to grow, so I'm not seeing any additional growth. The stem that was growing is still pliable, but I'm really not sure what's going on with this plant. I probably could just cut this up and start over, but I really want to see what the roots look like down at the base first before I do anything else with this plant. Now for the next 4 plants, I will be showing you pictures of what it originally looked like from my original video, and that way you can see some of the growth that's taken place. And our first plant is the Laurei Provence. It's grown this stem here as well as the 2 leaves here. Super excited to see that it is growing. This is, as I stated in the last video, I believe the longest leaves that I have for a Hoya. So I really want this to continue growing, and I hope to get more long leaves soon, but for now, this will do. There are some, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, little leaves trying their best to pop off right here off of this node. So we're hoping that that continues. I don't know if the long spacing between the nodes is something that this plant actually does, but I'm going to continue growing it as is. Make sure she's watered because she's a little pliable now. So I'll probably water all these once I'm done with this video. Wilbur Graves Russian Clone is the next one. I believe I only had the 4 leaves whenever I got this, so it's grown just a little bit more since I've had it over the last 2 months. I love the reddish tint to the speckling on this, to that silver speckling. It's sitting in a great location. It's right below us here, and there is a grow light right over them, so it's doing the best. But I am loving how this is coming out so far. I think also I want to get this one on a trellis as well and see what it can do. But I'm super excited for the current growth that's taking place. Our next plant is Hoya June. Now this plant started off with just 2 leaves whenever I first got it. And we are now sitting at 4 leaves. It still reminds me a little bit of a Crinkle 8, but I want to see what it does. I haven't seen a stem or a tendril shoot out just yet, so I am waiting on that, but there's leaf growth. So that's good to see. We'll keep it going in hopes that we can get her nice and bushy. Our last Hoya is the Hoya Nutan, and this Hoya has 2 additional leaves on what was originally 4 leaves. So again, doing very well. The tendrils going. It is long again. I can see where the new leaves will come out at the end of the tendril, but I really would like to see shorter spacing in between the nodes. I don't know if that's a watering issue, a light issue, which I highly doubt considering where they're located, but I probably could water these a little more consistently to ensure that growth is consistent as well. All right, well, this was a short video just to give you a quick update of how the plants are doing. Again, we're 2 months into having these plants under my care. I'd love to see what we look like at 6 months, 10 months, a year, and see how fast we can grow these Hoyas. I'm going to do a better job of keeping them watered and happy, and that way we can grow them as beautiful and fast as possible. If you enjoyed this quick video, please give me a like down below, and if you would love to continue seeing how these Hoyas grow, let me know in the comments down below. Until the next video, I'll chat with you soon.